code we are discussing about how
Yes,
to create
yes.
Angular.
So in last class, we were seeing the AngularJS expressions, how to implement the expressions or how to use the expression in the AngularJS that we were seeing in the last class. Yes, students, is my screen is visible? Is the PPT is visible, students? Kanasa idea PPT.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, students, in last class, we were discussing about the expressions in AngularJS, and we have also seen the directives in AngularJS. How we have used the directives in AngularJS also we have seen. First, uh, this AngularJS expression, whatever the expression you want to perform, it may be addition expression or it may be sorting, merging, or converting uppercase to lowercase, lowercase to uppercase, whatever the expression you want to perform in AngularJS, that we are going to do using using this syntax, that is the expression within two curly braces, the expression within two curly braces. So this we use to perform the expression in the AngularJS. Yes, student, this small example I gave in the last class. Generally, in other programming languages, what we do is if you want to perform any mathematical operation, say for example, C is equal to A plus B. Here we are calculating sum of A plus B, or X is equal to A by B. So this is also an expression only. Yes, students, correct? No, this is also an expression. Here I want to calculate the division of A and B, so that I am storing the variable X. So this is the expression. But in AngularJS, the expression will be using the syntax, that is expression will be within these two curly braces or within these two flower braces. So this we have seen in the last class, and we have also seen the examples, program examples using this expression. Yes, students, see here in the last class we have discussed this example, this program we have discussed. So this is div ng hyphen app. This is nothing but this is an AngularJS program. This shows this is an AngularJS program, and here yes, students, in last class I have shown you one example, that is to calculate the sum of numbers. Here directly I am giving 6 plus 9. One more example we have discussed in the last class, students, using inside this div tag I initialize the variables. Do you remember, students, anybody? ng hyphen init init is nothing but the initialization, the margin value, the height value. Yes, student, do you remember in last class we have discussed that? If you forgot, then I will show that example once again here. Even okay. Yes, students, can you see the notepad here? Can you see the notepad, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so here what I have done here, div inside the div tag I am initializing some values. Is it right? Inside the div tag I am initializing the variables, that is margin value 2, profit value 200. But in here in my PPT, what I have done is just I have I have taken a div tag for the AngularJS program. See here, this box you can see where the point 1 is there. The ng app is not defined with any application name. So here I have not defined any application name, or I have not defined any initialization. Just ng app I have declared. And see here I have written the expression. Is it right, students? I have written the expression directly. The values I have written here. But if you see this program example which I have executed in last class, here the values, the direct values I have not given. The variables I have taken. For the variable here I have initialized the variables. Is it right? Yes, students, are you understanding? If you have any doubt, you can please ask, students. Another doubt idre keli. Yes, students, if you have any doubt, you can ask. So here in the due tag, we are doing the initialization. We are doing the initialization and we are calculating the value that is profit value. The formula I have given is margin into profit. So margin into profit. What is the value of margin? Am I taking from the user? Yes, students, am I taking from the user the margin value and the profit value?
No, ma'am.
No, here you in the due tag, I have initialized the margin value and profit value. How? In this way. In this way. So, but here, what I am doing directly, the values I am calculating. Can I change this program to in that way? Can I change, students? Yes, you can change here inside the due tag. You can take the variable a and b. You can assign a is equal to 6, b is equal to 9. Directly here you can add, you can write in the expression a plus b. So whatever the values I have defined here, I have assigned here in the due tag. So that value, to that variable, those initialized values will be assigned and the addition or the sum will be calculated and display. It will be displayed as a output. So next we have AngularJS arrays. AngularJS arrays. Yes, students, see here in this program, what I have done is I have initialized the value. I have initialized the single value. Now you may get a doubt that can we initialize the array variable? Yes, here we have initialized a single variable. Is it right? The margin, the profit. Suppose I have a list of values. I have arrays of values. Can I initialize the arrays of values? Yes, you can initialize the arrays of value. How? So here the expression can be used to work array as well. So the expression in AngularJS, the expression can be used to initialize the array values also. Here a sample example I have taken. A sample exam anyway in the program in last class also one program I have explained using the arrays. Anybody remember, students? In last class also that bread, milk, but cheese, bread, milk, cheese. I'll show you that program also once again. I'll show you. There also we were using the arrays. There also we were using the arrays. So the meaning is in AngularJS, along with the expression, we can also assign or you can also initialize the array variables. The example is due ng app ng hyphen initialize marks is equal to 1 comma 10 comma 20. Means how it takes this marks. In short I am writing only m students. Mark of 0 is equal to 1. Mark of 1 is equal to, see how in other programming languages how we take array index value. Array index value start from 0. Is it right? Array index value start from 0. So marks of 0 is 1, marks of 1 is 10, and marks of 2 is 28. 2 is 28. So next we have the meaning here is how in last class how we have used the expression in AngularJS. Similar way you can also initialize the array variable in the expression, array variables in the AngularJS. So AngularJS expression capabilities and limitations. We have some of the AngularJS has some of the capacities and limitations. Limitations are nothing but some disadvantages or warnings also it has. So what are those limitations? We'll see here. AngularJS expressions are like JavaScript expressions. Yes, AngularJS expressions are similar to JavaScript expressions. Hence, it has same power and flexibility. Hence, it has the same power and flexibility. How the expression we have used in the JavaScript, similarly, in the same way, the expressions are evaluated or used in AngularJS also. In JavaScript when you try to evaluate an undefined properties. Sometimes if you want to evaluate an undefined, generally what happens if we want to calculate an undefined variable, then immediately we'll get a error. Correct, no students? In any programming language, if I don't declare a variable a, if you want to perform, if you want to implement, or if you want to use that variable a in the logic part or in the program, then will you get output? Will you get output? No, right? Definitely we will get a warning. We will get a warning or error that the use variable is not defined or undefined variable. Like that error we will get. So in JavaScript, when you try to evaluate undefined property, it generates a reference error or type error. It generates a reference error or type error. In AngularJS expression, expression evaluation is for giving and generating an undefined or null value And next we have AngularJS expressions limitations. For AngularJS expressions also we have some of the limitations. What are those limitations? There is currently no availability to use conditionals. What are conditionals? What is the meaning of conditionals? Anybody? The if statement. Yes, students, I think you people have decided not to respond.
Ma'am, conditional, I can't get you what.
Decision making.
Yes, if statement, else if, the conditional statements, else if, nested if, switch case. So in AngularJS, we cannot use, or AngularJS is not allowing us to use the conditional statements, loops, or exceptions in Angular expressions. Yes, students, understanding, when you implement a AngularJS expression, you cannot use, or we cannot use the conditional statement, loops, or exception handling. We have no try catch block, try catch, finally. Yes, those we cannot use in AngularJS. That is the limitations of AngularJS. That is the limitations of AngularJS. And you cannot declare function in Angular expressions. You cannot declare functions in Angular expression even inside ng init directive. Even inside this directive also you cannot define any function. So these are the limitations of AngularJS expressions. Getting, students?
Yes, ma'am.
So these are all the these are all limitations of AngularJS expression. And next we have filters in AngularJS. Before we move on to the filters in AngularJS, so I want to show some of the programs. I want to execute some of the programs and I want to show. Okay, student, let me explain this program first. Okay. See here, this is the Angular expression program. Here, this is the ng app directive. So in this ng app directive, what I'm doing, I'm initializing the values. Yes, is it right? I'm initializing the values. What are the values? The quantity, the cost, student name, students, student name. Again, the student name, I am taking first name and the last name, first name and last name. And here next expenses on books, how much we are uh, expending on the expenditure we are putting on the books, that is using the formula. The formula is written inside the expression, that is cost into quantity. We know what is the cost value, we know what is the quantity value as well. So we know the cost value is 30 and the quantity is 1, and the student roll number is here. I have declared the roll number 1. The roll number is 1, and the marks, which subject marks, that is maths, that is marks of 3. Marks of 3, just now in the PPT what I told students, here also the array index value, that is marks of 0 means first value, marks of 1 means second value, marks of 2 means the third value. How in other in C programming language, how the array index values we have taken similarly here in AngularJS also, that is marks of 0, marks of 1, marks of 2 value only we take. So here the marks of 0 is 80, marks of 1 is 90, marks of 2 is 75, marks of 3 is 73. Here directly I am going with the marks of 3. Then it should not display the other marks. It should not display the other marks. It should display only the marks of 3. That is fourth subject, that is maths. Only math should display. It should display the 73. So let me execute, and we will check with what type of output it is going to display. So hello, Mahesh. And the expenses on books 30 rupees. How it is 30 rupees, students? Because in the NG app directives, we have directly given the value of quantity is 1, cost is 3, and in the expression what we are doing, directly we are calculating cost into quantity. We are calculating expenses on book, that is cost into quantity. If I change the quantity to 2, then the output will be 60. Why? Here the cost is 30 and the quantity, if I increment to 2, then 30 into 2 will be 32 is 60. So it will be 60. And the roll number directly in the initialization or in the NG directive only, directly I have given the roll number, that is 101, and the marks is 73. Why it is taking only 73? Because there in the expression directly I have given marks of 3. So that index value it is taking. So in the expression directly I have given. Here if I change marks of 0, then it should take 80. Let me check whether it will take 80 or not. It has to take 80. That is the name of a student. Hello Mahesh Parashar. Expenses on books, that is 30 rupees, roll number and the marks. Yes, students, understood. So next we have filters in AngularJS. The filters also used with the expression. Yes, students. The filters also are used with the expression. The filters also used with the expression. Here we are going to learn some of the filters, that is lowercase, uppercase, number and currency. Lowercase, these are built-in filters, students. So these two are the built-in filters, that is uppercase and lowercase. Uppercase, what is the meaning of uppercase? Suppose I have written the word, that is BMSIT. BMSIT. You want to convert this BMSIT into uppercase. In C, we have a built-in function. Yes, students, what is the built-in function in C program we have? What is the built-in function we have? Two upper, two lower. We have no. If you want to convert it, yes, if you
LWR.
convert
50
into
UPR.
uppercase, we have two upper. If you want to convert into lowercase, we have two lower. Is it right, students? So similarly, in AngularJS also, we have some of the filters, two upper, two lower, number, currency. But these two, uppercase and lowercase, these two are the built-in filters. These two are the built-in filters. So now we will see some of the examples to convert it into uppercase and lowercase. Here students, see here, this is the expression. This is the expression. What is the expression? What you are understanding by seeing this expression? Nothing you are understanding? Nothing is coming to your mind? Nothing is coming to your mind?
The first name upper lower case comment ಮಾಡ್ತಾ.
Yes. So here we are converting the first name into lowercase. So what is first name here? The first name is John. Anything you can give, students. I'll change. The first name is Ram. Second name Sham. I'm giving. So save, every time you need to save the program. If you don't save your program, then it will not reflect in the output. So here what I want to do is I want to convert the first name into lowercase. In first name, Ram, only Ram is in uppercase. Only R is in uppercase. So what I do, I write all the three letters in uppercase. I write all the three letters in uppercase. So I will run this program. Yes, see the output, students. See the output. The name is Ram. Yes, students. In this web page, in this web page, the font is very small, no? Somewhere in the left corner, left top corner, and it is very small. So now what I do, I will change this to H2. The name is Ram. But what happened? The input I have given in the capital letters, but I want to convert that capital letters into a small letter, so that I'm converting it into. So it is converting it into a lowercase. Now I'll do the modification in this program only. I'll not create one more program, students. So I do last name Only S, last name is what I have written? Sham. In Sham, only S is in uppercase. So now what I am doing in the program, in the expression, what I am doing, students? I am
Uppercase.
converting. Yes, tell me. ಹೇಳಿ.
Uppercase ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
Yes, now it will be. See, students, it is very simple. Don't think that nowadays in the company or everybody to develop a web page, they are using AngularJS compared to HTML or XHTML. It is very simple. Is it correct now? So Sham is converted into uppercase. Correct? So here, students, see one more example. Yes, students, in this code, how many tables are there? How many tables are there? ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕೋಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? Yes, students, observe the code and tell me how many tables are there.
ಒಂದೇ ಇರೋದು.
Vanda, observe properly. One minute, I'll scroll up. Now you tell me how many tables are there.
ಎರಡಿದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಎರಡಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
2.
Two tables are there, students.
Yes, sir.
So here, this this is a source file for AngularJS program, and this is a directive. Okay, from here the table is going to start. So this is the table. This one table. The border is 0. The border is 0. The first name. How we are taking first name? Using the input tag. Using a input tag. Last name also input tag. Enter the fees. To take a fees also input tag. And to take a subject name also we are taking a input tag. So this is one table. Here we are closing a table tag. Yes, we are closing a table tag. Coming to the next table. In the next table also the border is 0. and here the first name what I have taken, here in the second table, that entire name I am converting it to uppercase. Correct? Entire name I am converting it to uppercase. How? See here, student dot full name. See students, I am not taking first name, second name separately. I am taking the full name. I am taking full name and I am converting that to uppercase. And if you want to convert that full name to the lowercase, you can convert that into lowercase. That is using a lowercase filter. See that how we are writing that, we are writing within the expression only. This is a syntax to write the expression. That what is that? Double brace. Observe students here. Here also we have double brace. Within the flower brace, I have written the expression, or I have written the logic. Here also within the double braces or within two braces, I have written the logic, that is to convert it to upper. And student fees, for student fees, to include a currency symbol, here we are using this currency, and we have the subjects. We have a subject, that is subject name, marks, and here these statements we are using to display the name. Of a students, fees paid, and the subjects. Now I will run and show you this program, students. Who is that? Unmute, no? Unmute, I'm getting some disturbance. I think group up mute. Yes, students, this is one table and this is second table. Yes, observe one thing, students. For both the tables, there is no border, but for the first table, the input is taken from the input tag. Correct? You can observe the code here. In the first table, to take a first name, to take a last name, to take a fees, to take a uppercase, to take a subject name, we have a input tag. Idia input tag. So that's why it is displaying with the input field. Yes, students, it is displaying with the input. See, these are the by default value which we have given in the source code. That is first name, last name, fees. And after that, in the second table, what we are doing, we are converting the full name to upper, and we are converting the full name to lower. And the student fees, we are including a currency symbol. Yes, you can see the output, students. See the first name, last name, fees. See, fees, the currency symbol is added. Is it right? The currency symbol is added. For the subject, to display the subject, you can see here the unordered list. Inside the table, the unordered list. Using unordered list, the subject name, and the marks. That is name of a subject, marks of the subject. Yes, students, name of a subject and marks of the subject is displayed. Yes, name of a subject and marks of the subject. ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? Now what I do, I will change, I will remove the existing values. Now the first name Anu, second name P. Anu P is the name of a student. So here first name, here what is happening, students? In the filter, when we applied the filter, what is happening? It is converting the complete name, the full name. It is first here they are here it has converted into uppercase. Yes, students, are you following? If you have any doubts, you can ask, please. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? Respond, no? At least
Yes,
you say
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, I have a fees. So previously fees was 500. Now I am changing it to 1000. 1000. So here what happening, students? Here I have applied the filter. See here what is happening in the input in the first table. Just yellow is the first table. Okay. Here just we are in the input tag. Just we are taking values. Just we are taking a values, but here using filter we are applying a currency symbol also. We are applying the currency symbol also. So here in actually currency symbol applied. Subject maths, physics, chemistry. So what I do, I take maths. Oh, math anta ashte kottiriದ್ದಾರೆ. Here what is working? Here filter is working. No, filter is working. Only math I have given. So if I give chemistry, now Kannada I'll give. It will not show anything. Why? Because in the defined list, this subject is not there. In the defined list, which are the subjects are there? Your subject is there? Physics, chemistry, maths ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. Physics, chemistry, maths. Only these subjects are there. Now what I do, I will include Kannada also. Yes, students, observe please what I am doing. So previously physics, chemistry, maths was there. Now I am including one more subject, Kannada. Marks I'll give 100 out of 100. Add I think one subject. Yes, one more subject is added now. So I'll change the fees to 5,000. Yes. Kannada. Marks is 100. So see here what I want to show is how the filters are working. How the filters are working, students. Understood? And here I have one more program, that is currency. See, this is very simple program. Here I have applied a filter. I have taken some price. Some amount I have taken and I want to display. I want to display. See here, what is that amount? That is 58 rupees. See, I am the developer of this program. I am the author of this program. I know this digit is rupees only. This is currency. So I can, if anybody come and ask me what is 58, then they will, I can tell this is a amount. This is a rupees. This is a currency value. If a unknown user, if my student run and show this program without any knowledge, then if examiner asks, then they'll not tell, they'll not be in a position to tell anything about this what is 58. Here we are using a currency. So using this currency filter, so that currency symbol will be added in the output. See here, this currency symbol will be added in the output. Yes, students, understanding the programs? Respond, no?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Here one more simple program, students. One more simple program. Here, what I am doing in this program is, here I have taken some of the list of names. Some of the list of names I have taken. Yes, is it in array? Is it in array? Array idya idu? Respond, no? Are you, is it in an array? Array idya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Here, if I write like this, then you will tell. If I write like this, Jenny, Carl. So instead of writing like this, I have written in a different line. Instead of writing in the same line, I have written in a different line. So these are all the names which I have taken. Yes, these are my database name, students. So here, this example display only the names containing the letter I. So here, out of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 names are there. Out of these 9 names, in how many names that I letter is there now? See how what I am doing here, I am filtering. Correct? Is it right? Am I filtering or not? I have thousands of names. I cannot sit and search one by one how in which name I letter is there. So I use a filter. Correct? Did anybody use this filter in Excel? Yes, students. Anybody used? So here out of these 9 names, I want to fetch or I want to filter names which contains a letter I, which contains a letter I. So how you can do that? So here directly I am applying a filter in the name X, in the name X, in the name X which I have defined in the array, in the name X. So if it has I, if it has I, then it should filter, it should show. Is how many names it is showing? Actually, how many names are there? 9 names are there, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 names, Vidya.
Yes,
9
ma'am.
names are there, students. So out of 9 names, in Jenny, I is there. In Birgit, I is there. In Kai, I is there. Yes. Now what I do, I will change this code. I want to display the names which has C in that. Which has C in that. So see the source code, only car is there. So now the output should display only one name. What is that name? Car. So I will refresh this page. Yes. Don't see this line, student, because here I have not done any changes. Don't get confused here. Here I have not done any changes. So now ivaga ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ D ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ, with the beginning or in between D we don't have in any of the names. Then what it should display? It should not display anything. It should not display anything. Why? Why it is not displaying any of the names? Why it is not displaying any of the names? In out of 9 names, any name is not beginning with D or any name which has D in between. Now I will change it to Y. Y in the idea yavadadro, or Y is there in any of the names? Yes, it is there. How many we will check? Mary, only one name we have. Yes, students, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. First, I'll run this program, students. One more filter program I have executed. Okay. See here, the same names I have taken here. In the last program, what are the names I have taken? Type a letter in the input field, N. What happened? Out of 9 names, in which name that N character is there or that N letter is there, so only that it is filtered. Is my filter is working properly? Is my filter is working correct? Yes. I means how many names it should display? 3. K no. E I'll take. For E also it should display only 3. Yes, students, how it is working? So here I have taken a input tag. In the input tag, I have written the filter. Is it right? We'll see the code. 3. So see here, in the input tag, I am taking the text. I am taking the text. Text is nothing but the name. And that this, see here, this here, whatever the input I am taking here, so that I am giving a name as ng model test. To this test, I am applying the filter. No delay. See here. So here, so to that input tag, I am applying the filter. So in the input tag, whatever the character I give, if I give A, then if any name is beginning with A or if any name is having A inside, so it will filter only those names. It will filter only those names. If I give I, if any character, if any strings or if any name is beginning or if it contains I, then it will filter only those names. You can see here. Now I give A. See, with A, we have so many. A is there in so many names. That is Jenny, Carl, Kai, so many names are there. Yes, students, understood? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, students, I'll stop here. These are very interesting programs. Some other programs we will see in the next class. So, if you have any doubts in any program, you can ask students. Another doubt is the KD.
No,
Answer
ma'am.
your attendance. Okay, fine. Answer your attendance, students. 1,
Yes, ma'am.
2. Yes, students, today I want to see the demo of your project. Don't say, please, you request your parents, you request your family at just 10 minutes. See, out of 56, 50, 57, 58 students, if your parents or if your siblings have any meeting, so you tell me 1:45. I'll start the lab. If they have meeting at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, if your roll number come in the at the end, so you please tell me that they have if they have any meeting. Then I'll finish. I'll see your output first. Then I will see the remaining students. But today I want to see the status. Actually, I told today you have to complete your project. But because of your tight schedule, your placement and all, so I have given 1 week time, but today I want to see the status of the project. You have to share your screen and you have to show me. Answer attendance. 1.
Yes, ma'am.
1 is okay. 2. 2. Abhilash. 3. 4.
Yes, ma'am.
5. 6.
Yes, ma'am.
8. 8. Arifullah. 9.
Present, ma'am.
10.
Yes, ma'am.
11.
Yes, ma'am.
12. 13.
Present, ma'am.
14.
Present, ma'am.
15.
Yes, ma'am.
16.
Present, ma'am.
17. 18. 17 absent. 18.
Present, ma'am.
19.
Present, ma'am.
20.
Present, ma'am.
21.
Present, ma'am.
22.
Present, ma'am.
23.
Present, ma'am.
24.
Yes, ma'am.
25.
Present, ma'am.
26.
Present, ma'am.
27.
She has put in chat box, ma'am.
28.
Present, ma'am.
29.
Yes, ma'am.
30.
Yes, ma'am.
31.
Yes, ma'am.
32.
Present, ma'am.
33.
Present, ma'am.
34.
Present, ma'am.
35. Pawan. Last class also he was absent. 36.
Present, ma'am.
37. Purnima. 38.
Present, ma'am.
39. Rashmi is not there. 40.
Yes, ma'am.
41. Sai Kumar. Forty-two.
Present, ma'am.
43.
Present, ma'am.
44.
Ma'am, last class or
Present, ma'am.
present, ma'am?
Yes. Yes.
43. 43, last class present, ma'am, but got logged out.
Okay. 44.
Present, ma'am.
45.
Present, ma'am.
46. 46. Shashank. 47.
Present, ma'am.
48. 48. Shivani.
Ma'am, present, ma'am. Network issue.
Okay. 49.
Present, ma'am.
50. 50. Spurti. 51.
Present, ma'am.
52.
Present, ma'am.
53.
Present, ma'am.
54.
Present, ma'am.
55.
Present, ma'am.
56.
Present, ma'am.
57.
Present, ma'am.
58.
Present, ma'am.
59.
Present, ma'am.
60. Sorry, 59. Yes, many are absent today. Abhilash, Akhil, Arifullah, Rahmatullah, Diksha, Pavan, Purnima, Rashmi, Shashank, Spurti. Okay, students, 145. I'll see the. Oh, I want to see the status of your mini project. As I told just now that if your laptop is not free when your USN comes, before only if you want to show, you can show.
Ma'am, actually, my laptop is with my brother, ma'am. He's not at home.
Lakshmi, you tell me when I told at, on 8th and I'm going to see the output.
Ma'am,
1 week before only I told. No, actually today you're
ma'am, we
supposed to
have
come.
already showed you, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, we have showed you last time.
I know, but did you show complete project last time?
No, ma'am. A few changes were there,
Then you
actually.
have to show. No, today you have to show.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Dakshayani.
Ma'am, yeah, ma'am. I'm her partner. I mean Lakshmi for the project. We did in her laptop, ma'am. Actually, last week we met and we did some progress in her laptop. But now her brother took it to college, ma'am. So, but we are working on it,
For
ma'am.
reasons, then I cannot see. It is online mode. If you tell this reason, then I cannot say anything. I don't have anything to say.
Ma'am, yeah, ma'am. But unfortunately, he took, ma'am.
Last time when you spoke, you only told that I'm putting burden on you people, and I'm asking you. Just today, I want to know the status. I want to know
Ma'am,
how much you have done.
we know that, ma'am. We are sorry, but we'll, ma'am. Once I get the laptop, I'll
Then
definitely
what
share
happens if I
the
give
screens.
excuse to one student, then everybody will ask. I am not telling that is that is not a genuine reason, but some they might have the laptop with you, with them even then also they give some reason.
Ma'am, but I don't have a laptop, ma'am. Sorry. But I'll definitely share the screens with you once I get the laptop, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
students, I'll stop here. See you in the next class. Thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am. Diksha present, ma'am.
ಅದು ಯಾಕಮ್ಮ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್